The FBI reveals terrifying discovery in Diddy's jail cell. It looks like the feds have had enough of playing it cool with Brooklyn's notorious jail. This time, their target was MDC Brooklyn, the very place where Sean Diddy Combs is currently locked up, facing serious, shocking charges. But things took a wild turn on Monday during a massive interagency operation that made the jail feel like the scene of a crime thriller.
Sean Combs and crypto mogul Sam Bankman-Fried are currently being held at MDC in Sunset Park, but it's where other high-profile inmates like R. Kelly, Michael Cohen, Fetty Wap, and farmer bro Martin Scarelli were lodged at one point in time.
There is constant violence. I have with me right now memo after memo after memo as to lockdowns.
They even brought in K9 units, determined to sniff out anything suspicious. But what did those dogs uncover? And why is this operation stirring up so much anger and controversy? Buckle up. This story just got even more intense. The FBI, DEA, NYPD, basically everyone short of the Avengers, stormed in with a clear mission. Officially, there was no active threat, but let's be real, you don't roll in with a full-scale federal task force and substance-sniffing dogs if everything is perfectly fine.
Issues are revelations that all of a sudden, oh my goodness, we need to go and address that.
Yeah, I mean, that, Brian, was was definitely an alarming graph of the indictment when you read that when they raided, I believe it was the Miami home where they found 1,000 bottles of, and they said that these were items that were used at the freak-offs. There were also large amounts of drugs, they said, cocaine, ketamine, Molly, GHB, the drug.
Something big is brewing, and the truth might be far from what they're letting on. Nothing like a surprise, full-scale inspection to send a clear message. The authorities are in charge, and they're not messing around. If you're wondering whether Diddy had anything to do with this sudden law enforcement show of force, the official word is a vague "not exactly." But seriously, does anyone believe this is just a coincidence? Diddy has joined the infamous roster at MDC Brooklyn, rubbing shoulders with the likes of R. Kelly, Ghislaine Maxwell, and Sam Bankman-Fried. Forget luxury. This federal jail is far from glamorous. It's been slammed for its horrendous conditions, including rats in cells, severe staff shortages, and an atmosphere more like a medieval dungeon than a modern facility. Judges have refused to send inmates here due to these conditions, yet Diddy is stuck in this hellhole under so-called routine self-harm watch. His legal dream team, including Mark Agnafilo and Tiny Geragos, is pushing to transfer him to New Jersey, apparently home to more refined jail cells. And let's not forget the looming shadow of Jeffrey Epstein, a grim reminder of how federal custody can turn scandal into tragedy.
Your right hand, please.
Yes.
Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, I do. Could you please give us your name? Jeffrey Epstein.
Guys, here are my thoughts on this crazy situation. First off, it's wild to see the FBI, DEA, and NYPD all rolling into MDC Brooklyn like it's an action movie. No active threat? Come on, who brings in a whole task force and K9 units for nothing? Clearly something's going on behind the scenes that they aren't telling us, and it's hard not to think Diddy's situation played a part. Now about Diddy, being stuck in MDC Brooklyn is a nightmare in itself. The place has been called out for its inhumane conditions time and again. Rats in cells, staff shortages, and a vibe that sounds more like a horror movie than a correctional facility, yet somehow he's there under self-harm watch, which feels like code for we don't trust what could happen next. And let's talk about his legal team trying to move him to New Jersey. I mean, what does it say when even his lawyers are like, yeah, this place is too rough? It's a bad look for the system when this jail's reputation is so terrible that judges refuse to send people there. Then there's the elephant in the room, Jeffrey Epstein. You can't ignore the parallels here. Whenever high-profile names land in federal custody, things seem to go south. And with all these shocking charges surrounding Diddy, it's hard not to wonder if this is about to be another messy scandal waiting to explode. What do you guys think? Is this routine inspection just a coincidence, or is something bigger brewing? Let me know your thoughts.
Accusers have come forward against hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs' conduct allegations. Today, Houston attorney Tony Busby announced he plans to file at least 120 individual lawsuits. Busby's law firm and the Ava Law Group vetted claims and are now representing 60 men and 60 women.